So during the past year, I've become really adamant about being fully present in the now because I realize that all of my power is in the now because we never live in the past and we never live in the future. So when we become fully conscious, aware of the now, what's happening is we're raising our vibrational energetic frequency to that of our source energy. We're aligning ourselves with the truth of who we are, which is that non-physical, pure positive energy of God and love. And in that state, we are more abundant, we are more powerful, we have solutions to problems, we have clarity, and we can really find answers to life's issues because the energetic frequency of a problem is a different frequency than the solution. Those are two frequencies. So as we become more and more present in the now, we have solutions and clarity and focus, which really helps in managing our lives. And so what I've been trying to do in this journey of trying to be fully present in the now, what I notice is it's easy to be fully present in the now when I'm meditating in the morning, in silence and in prayer, when I'm going like this and I'm focusing in the now, in solitude, in serenity, and in peace. It's easy to be fully present in the now when I'm meditating. However, how about throughout the day? How about when I'm eating, when I'm working, when I'm going to the supermarket, when I'm driving, when I'm walking my dog? I want to be fully present during those moments. And so what I find challenging, and I think a lot of people find challenging, is being fully present during those times when you're not doing this, when you have to go to work, when you have to go to the supermarket, when you have to drive, or even when you're eating or taking the shower. How can we become more and more present throughout the whole day, every day? And so when we meditate, when we sit and do this, what's happening is we're training our mind, our energy to become more fully present throughout the day. That's what we're doing. And the reason why we do this is because it helps us to become more and more present during the day. Because meditation just means being fully conscious, aware of the now. So we could be meditating when we're eating. We could be meditating when we're sleeping. We could be meditating when we're jogging. We could be meditating when we're working. Meditation really just means being fully conscious, aware of the now. But oftentimes, in my life, and I think in a lot of people's lives, we have a hard time being fully present when we're not doing this, when we're at work, or when we're at school, or when we're eating, or when we're driving. We have a real hard time being fully present as we go through the day. And so I found that challenging myself. Sometimes when I'm driving, I'm thinking about a million things that I need to do throughout the day rather than just being fully present in the driving. Or sometimes when I'm in the shower, I'm also thinking about a million things that I have to do instead of being fully present in the shower. So I decided to devise a technique to help me become more fully present in the now throughout the day in my daily life. So in my journey to be fully present in the now, I realized that my thoughts defaulted to the future or the past, especially to the future. My thoughts just keep defaulting to the million things that I have to do in the future. And so the first step that I realized that I needed to do was to have a full awareness of the state of my mind. Is my mind in the past, in the future, or in the present moment? That was the first step, is to have full awareness of where my thoughts were. And so if I caught myself thinking about the future or the past, I knew that I had to bring my thought back to the now, right? But it was really challenging to do that because what I found during this process was that my mind would keep defaulting 90% of the time to the future, what I needed to do, and the stress and anxiety and the fear of the future. It just kept on defaulting to that 90% of the time, and maybe 5% of the time it was going to the past, and the other 5% of the time it was in the present time. So I had to be fully aware of the state of where my mind is. So that's step number one, is to have a full awareness of where your mind is. Is it in the past? Is it in the future? Or is it in the now? So if the mind is in the future or in the past, we have to bring it back to the now. And that was also challenging, to bring it back to the now. So one day, as I was walking my dog, I decided to keep bringing my mind to the present moment. Keep bringing my mind back to the present moment. So how do I do this? How do you keep bringing your mind back to the present moment? So as I was walking my dog, I decided to just thank and bless anything that I saw in front of me. Anything that was in front of me, I would thank and bless, because that would train my mind to keep bringing it back to the now. Train my mind to bring it back to the now. So as I was walking my dog, if I saw the concrete pavement in front of me, I would bless and thank the concrete pavement for being there so I could walk safely outdoors. Or as I was walking my dog, if I saw the fire hydrant, I would thank and bless the fire hydrant for being there to keep us safe if there was fire. Or if I saw a stop sign, I would thank and bless the stop sign for being there to organize and manage the traffic. Or if I saw a tree, I would thank and bless the tree for being there, for giving us this fresh air and the beauty of the tree. So whatever was in front of me, I would bless and thank, because that is what allowed my mind to keep coming back to the present, keep coming back to the present, keep coming back to the present, because that's what our minds are really meant to do. Our minds are really meant to observe what is in front of us and let it pass. Observe whatever is in front of us and let it pass. Observe whatever is in front of us and let it pass. And that's the state where we're living in the now. So what happens is often we observe what's in the present, and then we make all these stories and judgments about it. And then we go on and on for years and years about that situation. So what we're supposed to do is meet that situation where it is and then let it go. But often we have a situation that happens in our life and we hold on to it forever. And so then we're not living in the now. So for instance, if we had a trauma situation when we were a child, instead of just letting it go, that trauma stays with us. And then it creates a lot of problems in our life, whether it's health issues, whether it's dysfunctional relationships, whether it's drug or alcohol addictions. We don't allow that trauma to just pass us and then just keep returning back to the now. And so this technique that I'm doing is to just fully be present by just observing what is in front of us and blessing and thanking it. So even if you're at home and you're walking up the steps, you thank the steps for allowing you to get to the second floor. Or if you're at your job, you could thank your desk and your computer for allowing you to work so you could bring in an income. Or if you wake up to a warm bed, you could thank the pillow, the comforter, and the bed for allowing you to have a warm, safe, and secure place to sleep. Or if you're eating a meal, whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you could thank the food for healing you and keeping you healthy, alive, and energetic so you could fulfill your higher purpose on this physical plane. Or when we're driving, we could have an awareness of what's in front of us. So if there's a car in front of us, we bless and thank the car. Or if we're passing buildings and we see buildings, we just thank and bless the buildings. Or if we see a traffic light, then we thank and bless the traffic light. So whatever is in front of us, we keep blessing and thanking. And this technique helps to train the mind to come fully present in the now. That's what it is. It's to trick our mind to be fully present in the now, to return to the now, to keep returning to the now. And as we keep practicing this over and over and over again, because it's all about practice, then we keep training our minds to become more and more fully present in the now. That's what we're trying to do. We can't make a quantum leap. What we're trying to do is we're trying to inch our way up to become more present in the now, more present in the now, more present in the now, more present in the now. That's what we're trying to do. So if we keep inching our way up, after like 6 months, we might be here, right? And that's a big difference. So you want to be good to yourself and just don't beat yourself up if you catch yourself thinking about the future or the past. The fact that you caught yourself knowing that you were thinking about the future or the past, you're halfway there. So don't beat yourself up and say, oh God, I'm thinking about the past or the future now. Why I'm not doing this right. You're not doing it wrong. You're never doing it wrong. All you have to do is just keep bringing your mind back to the present moment. Keep bringing your mind back to the present moment by just blessing and thanking what is in front of you. That is the technique. It is so simple, but it is highly, highly effective. I guarantee you, you're going to have really good results with this because I've had good results with this. And I'm noticing now that I'm becoming more fully aware as I move through the day. And that's where our true power is. It's in the now. And so what we do is we just bless and thank what is in front of us to bring our minds back to the power of now, because that is where our true power is when we are fully present in this moment. So I've been using this technique for about a year now, and I'm telling you, I've seen really remarkable results, that I'm finding myself to have more clarity, to find more solutions to obstacles and challenges in my life, and to just have overall a lot more peace and serenity in my life. And I think at the end of the day, that's what we're all looking for, is that peace, serenity. Because for me, happiness is having peace and serenity. So if you have a technique that you've been using to be more fully present in the now, other than just meditation, please share it with us, because your stories, comments, and feedback really help me and my community at large. And if you like this video, please make sure to share it and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to visit all of my spiritual and holistic living tips, just go to my website at yinandyangliving.com. Thank you. Namaste.